Oh my goodness, what is this stuff? I've got ice all over my truck this morning. Ooh, look at the ice crystals. So frosty. So everybody is getting packed up and ready to go. It's definitely a brisk, cool morning. This is why we are heading on, because the temperatures are dipping down too low. The next town is called Sierra Vista. It's about 1,000 feet lower in elevation than we are here, so it's a little bit warmer. Yeah, it was quite cold here last night. I'm warming up my rig now. I'm gonna pull my truck out of the shade so it can get some sun and defrost a little bit. Good morning, moo-moo. Oh no, I can't even see out my window. What is that? Wipers. Let's see. Oh, that's helping a little. Get those ice crystals off. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up a little bit. Leave my door open so I can see. Just get it out of the way and into the sun. Okay, this should do. Oh, that sun feels wonderful. Oh, sorry, moo-moo. I need to get your sweater on. It's cold, isn't it? So last night did get into the freezing temps. It was below freezing last night. I think it got to either 29 or 30. That's Fahrenheit. More people out and about, getting ready. Good morning! Alright, I am hooked up and ready to go. Just have to make sure the truck locks in. Sometimes we all travel together, and sometimes, you know, one does their own thing. But I think Chuck and Jake are gonna actually go back towards Quartzsite. And the rest of us are going, but we're at our own pace. In this video, I'm gonna describe how it is to travel with other people and the difficulties, maybe some helpful tips if you decide that you want to do a caravan. In my opinion, this is a very useful device here, the walkie-talkie or a CB radio, but the person you're traveling with must have one as well. It is good to go pick these up, or you can just use your phone if you don't have walkie-talkies, but it's nice for communicating, especially when you're driving or, you know, you're traveling with one or more people. All right, are you ready to head out?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Here in Sonoita, there is a mercantile store right on the corner, and some of our friends decided to stop and get coffee. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's a visitor's information here. Oh, I guess some of our friends went over to Dollar General across the street. I'm gonna get parked and go inside real quick.
They didn't have coffee here.
Oh, that could be a possibility. This is my dog, moo-moo. We have been traveling for 7 years together. 7 years, moo-moo, can you believe it? It's been a long time. So our friends Nicole and Jennifer are across the street. There's a corner scoop. Are they getting ice cream? It's too cold for ice cream. Oh, there's a bank over there. Maybe they had to run to the bank. Okay, so here's the mercantile. We have wine tasting here, I believe. And some snacks. And some town coffee. Ooh, look at the warm Danishes. Well, I decided to wait on the coffee because we are only 30 minutes from our next destination. So I can definitely fix my own coffee there, and it probably tastes much better. In this trip, Jeff and I will be caravanning together, and Nicole and Jennifer are caravanning together. Bruce and Rady, I believe, are caravanning together. So the big group has broken up into a bunch of smaller groups, which sometimes is easier because what we do is everybody has the drop pin or the location of where we'll be going to meet, and then we can choose to travel by ourselves or find somebody or travel with a bigger group. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's what's ever comfortable for that person. As long as we all know where we're headed to. Well, it's sad that our friends Jake and Chuck had to leave and head back west. And I think Dave is actually going to do the same thing, but he's going to the Sierra Vista, and then he's going to go see Bisbee and Tombstone, and then he's going to head back as well. Hey, Moo-moo. She already had breakfast, but I'll give her something since I'm getting ready to eat too. I decided to go ahead and make me something. I've got some water, and I also have chocolate coffee, which is yummy, a banana, and I made an egg and cheese sourdough McMuffin. All right, off to our next location. Onward bound.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see
Our turn is coming up here at this intersection. This is junction 90. We're gonna be taking a right and heading south on 90 for about 13 miles, and then we'll reach Sierra Vista.
Take the next right onto Arizona 90 South.
If you were to go left, that would bring you all the way back up to 10.
Continue on Arizona 90 South for 9 miles.
Oh, that's pretty nice to have an RV city here. No sales tax. No city sales tax. There's a huge plane right there. Another smaller plane. A hot air balloon up there. Well, it's more of a blimp. There is, I believe, right over to the right, some kind of military base. Actually, it is the Sierra Vista Municipal Airport. Here comes the other smaller prop plane. Mama, who's the good girl? Who's the good girl? All right, go pee-pee. Go. Good girl. So our meeting place was the Walmart here in Sierra Vista, and we have made it. None of our friends are here yet. Another tidbit of advice is definitely look on Google Maps and scope out the area. Make sure the parking lot is big enough for everybody. And this one is. There's also a Lowe's right next door, just in case people didn't have enough room, because you just never know. You get here, the parking lot may be full. I mean, it happens. It's a Walmart, so, and this one is pretty full, but luckily on this far end, there was parking. Are you visiting with the pigeons? Go get them. You don't want them? They're gonna attack you, Kellogg. Well, I have a few things to pick up in Walmart, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then get back out here. So I'm ready to go when everybody gets here. Also, we still have to look up some camping. I know there is some here in Sierra Vista, but we have to locate where we're gonna actually stay. Another helpful tip when you are traveling, it is good to use smaller bags for your trash. That way it's easier to get rid of. Most convenience stores or Walmarts have trash outside. Oops. Hey, wow, there's a lot of pigeons everywhere. Crazy. Now this also depends if you're a family or traveling solo or with somebody, because then you accumulate more trash, obviously, if there's more people. So it just depends. But yeah, if you can use smaller trash bag, I just reuse my shopping bags for trash. That way they're easy to get rid of and I never have to worry about it, because I'm always stopping at convenience stores to get gas and they have trash right out there, or at a Walmart to come shopping, they have trash as well. Jeff, the pigeons are coming for you. It's like a flock of pigeons migrating to Jeff's rig. They're going to your rig, Jeff. They want inside. I grabbed a few things. I needed a rug for the outside and then just some more supplies and stuff. Okay, the shopping's done. I've called my friends and they've already checked out the camp spot. It wasn't big enough for some of us, so they decided to go to a paid campground, which is only $10, but it's right in Tombstone, and they say it's really pretty there with some green grass and stuff. So we'll go check that out, and $10 a night is not bad. We can stay there a couple nights and it'll be cool. But anyways, I'm excited to see what it is. This is how it is sometimes, you know, plans don't always go through because, you know, because of unforeseen things. You do your homework and still sometimes it doesn't work out for you, but that's okay. We found another spot and the people are already there and settled in, so we just have to go and meet them. Well, that was definitely a busy parking lot. I'm gonna go back out towards the light. It's just easier sometimes. Especially, I believe we are taking a left here. This road we turned on leads straight to the camp spot, and it's 16 miles up the road.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good. Where did y'all end up at?
What do you mean, y'all?
You and Bella.
Oh, Phoenix.
Oh, you went back to Phoenix already?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You did you go to Bisbee and Tombstone?
No.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
completely avoided to mention. I'm like that. Those places can be there for another time. I'm going where it's warm.
Okay, cool. We're camping at a campground. The one BLM was not big enough, so we decided to go to a campground right in Tombstone, or it's right outside of Tombstone.
Well,
So-
nice. I was actually looking at that last.
Yeah, it's like $10 a night. It's not bad. So we can stay a couple nights, and then I'll probably be heading in your direction.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just go around. I might do stuff over on the east side of town, and then actually I'm gonna call about my contacts today. They're probably still gonna be a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them anyway. Just know I'm out here waiting.
Okay. Well, sounds good. I guess I'll see you in a couple days.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be looking for you.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
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 I had to make a quick stop. I was trying to put some stuff in the side door, and I put the latch, and I guess I didn't latch it good enough, and it was open. And that's where my extra propane tank is. And I heard this rattling sound, and I was like, what is that? So I'm glad I noticed it in the back, and I heard the rattling, because if that propane tank would have fell out, that would not have been a good thing. The door was just swinging open. It's that latch sometimes, so I locked it, which I should have done in the beginning, but I was busy with putting stuff up and trying to get stuff in there as well, and yeah, that would not have been a good issue to have a propane tank falling out going 55 miles an hour. We're about 1 mile away. Speed reduced ahead. Welcome to Tombstone. They have a zip line. Stampede RV Park. Bed and breakfast. Tombstone Treasures thrift store.
Take the next right onto East Chestnut Street.
Oh, cool, look. Horse buggy and carriage. Nice. Okay, it says turn here. This is South 3rd Street.
You've arrived.
I believe it's just a parking lot in the back straight ahead. Dry camping RV park. Where are they? Not this one. Yeah, there it is. I see everybody. Tombstone Dry Camping RV Park. Awesome. Seems like everybody's kind of gathered right there. So I'll pull just straight ahead and disconnect my rig or my tow vehicle so I can get the spot. All overnight parking, $10. Private parking for paid guests only. See it, Moo-moo?
Side door.
That will, thank you. Alright. We've paid our dues and got our little tag to put in the window.
I'll be down here.
Hello?
Hey, did you mean to call me?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I was fiddling with my buttons. I was trying to turn the speakerphone on.
Okay.
So we are walking.
$100 in your pocket, and then don't bring any other money because you're going to spend thousands of dollars.
Oh God, no. But anyways, we're walking your way now. The guy said it would probably be better just to walk.
Okay.
So
we are at a turkey store like three stores down from where I dropped the food. We'll be in this area. We're right here.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Right back later.
This kind of reminds me of that old town that we went to. Miner Shack. When we were in South Dakota, heading across the Terry and Scott's, there was an old town that we visited. I cannot remember, to save my life, what the name of it was, but a lot like this. Yeah, good thing we walked, because there is hardly any parking. I haven't seen any open spaces yet. Oh, look at that old car over there. So they're talking about the OK Corral. They're getting ready to have a show at 1 o'clock. Nice. They said they were, oh, there they are. Hey, y'all.
We found some things for you to buy.
Oh, you know what? At the antique shop, we used to sell those. Oh, look at the old stagecoach. That's pretty cool. And Jimmy. Nice. Look at this old town. This is awesome. My next birthday party theme is Cowboys and Indians. And Jennifer bought something for her costume, so you're going to be the sheriff.
Yes, Tombstone Sheriff.
Oh,
And then
nice.
the song is Who Shot the Sheriff?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Of course.
I actually like that song.
Who Shot the Sheriff?
More sheriff's badges. Inside it says sheriff's badge.
Oh, okay. In gold?
That is definitely a neat way to tour the town. That's awesome.
Have you ever been in one of those?
No, I've never been in one, but I bet that would be fun. I wonder how much they are.
Not one of these here, but yeah, I have been in one.
Did you be on too? Used to be on back.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
So they're $10 for a stagecoach?
Sweet. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty cheap. Oh, look at that.
that's cool.
That is cool. Old railroad. You smelling the cowboy? Well, howdy, sir. Branding iron. Anybody need to be branded? So this is the Birdcage Theater.
Cowboys, if they would come in, you can across that counter, you can look at the top of the stairs, and you can, they are worn down, paper thin. That is the amount of traffic during the 1880s that the Cowboys used those stairs.
What is that thing? Polyphone. Oh, that's cool.
Well, welcome everyone to the world famous Birdcage Theater. Birdcage was built here in 1881 and we survived both the fires of 1881 and 1882. They were built as a theater, saloon, gambling hall, and house of ill repute, all under the same roof. There are 14 birdcage cribs upstairs, 7 on each side of that bridge we call the catwalk. Ladies would be up on the bridge, catch the eye of a gentleman on the floor, and take them up the narrow staircase to be entertained. We were only open 8.5 years, but the top few steps were worn down to the thickness of a silver dollar by all that traffic. The bar sitting here is the original cherrywood bar and bar back. Our diamond dust mirrors came from Paris, France. This bar was made for us in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1881. When it was finished, the railroad refused to take it on as freight because they could not insure the diamond dust mirrors. So we opened with whiskey barrels and boards as a makeshift bar. Well, this one sailed around the Horn of South America to Guaymas, Mexico. Came here by wagon train and was put in place right where you see it for the grand opening, December 26, 1881. We had 16 gunfights in here, 26 people were killed. We have about 140 bullet holes in the building. There's 45 caliber slugs still embedded in the upright of the bar there today. In the ceiling between the light and the fan is a 32. There's a 45 ricochet over here on the show bell frame, and there is a 44 caliber slug in the green wall just to the right of Fatima. She danced on the stage in 1881, bringing the art of belly dance to the United States, went on to fame and fortune as Little Egypt. She sent that portrait to us out of San Francisco in 1882. It's been hanging in here ever since. Look closely at the portrait. You might notice she's got 6 toes on her foot. Looks like she had 2 belly buttons as well. The bottom one is a bullet hole, one of 6 in her canvas, and there is a knife slash in her skirt right below her knees. Back in the day, when you walked through the front doors, you would have seen to the back to the hand-painted stage and curtain. The building remains as original as possible. We're standing on the very same floor as the Doc Holliday and all the Earps walked on in the 1880s. Behind the partition wall, you can see the gambling hall where Doc Holliday dealt faro. That table still sits in its original spot in the wings. The blackjack and dice tables are on the floor as well. The grand piano still sits right in front of the hand-painted stage. Up on our stage, you'll see photographs of the men and women that performed here. You'll also see the horse-drawn hearse known as the Black Mariah. She served this town between 1881 and 1917, carrying bodies to Boot Hill and the city cemetery. One of 8 made by Cunningham Coach Works in Rochester, New York, trimmed in 24 karat gold and sterling silver. Black Mariah is the last of the 8 known to exist, and she's worth nearly $2 million, which makes her one of Tombstone's most valuable antiques. Downstairs, you can see the poker pit, where the West's longest running poker game took place. That game lasted 8 years, 5 months, 3 days around the clock. They had a waiting list to get in. It was $1,000 to add your name to that list. Bat Masterson, Diamond Jim Brady, Adolphus Bush, and George Hurst met here 4 times a year to play together at that table.
I found a U.S. Marshal one souvenir. Ooh, look at all the guns. Wow, some fancy jewelry. And look at the desk bells. Those are cute. Wow, they have a lot of stuff in this mercantile store. This one's better than the last one we were at. Need some old vintage clothes? They got you here. Ooh, look at 70s fur jacket, or vest, I mean. Did y'all find your costume?
Yes.
You did?
A saloon girl skirt.
Wait, how are you gonna be a saloon girl and a sheriff at the same time?
I might have to ditch the sheriff outfit for the skirt.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
It's really cute because it's
Yeah.
open in the back.
Well, you know what? You could do so you could do the skirt for like the daytime stuff.
I need a hat.
Oh yeah, one of the fancy hats. Oh, look at that. I could probably find my outfit for my birthday here. Ooh, look at that necklace. That's awesome. Those chaps are really cool. The whole outfit's kind of cool. Some ponchos and cowboy hats and bowler hats in the back. There you go. Get you a bowler hat. Does this make me look Asian? So that is the great thing about actually traveling with people, is you get to experience things with them, go shopping or go hiking or exploring in general, which makes it fun. Oh, look they have old poison rings. Haven't seen any of those since I worked at the antique shop. And look at this. That is one cool magnifying glass. Love that horn that's attached to it. What you think, Moo-moo? You can't see it, can you? Get some water, Moo-moo. So if you need somewhere to stay, when you come here, they do have rooms. There's the madam's room. They have a ranch hand room, cowboy room, oriental room here at the Mercantile. Look, Waxworks. They have old photos. I guess they dress you up and do old photos.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that is steampunk. That's cool, though. What is it?
That's funny.
Check out the baby.
Oh my god.
I have one of these from when I was like 4 years old.
80% chance of snow? Oh, here, wow. Moo-moo is feeling her Hispanic side. She's got her sombrero on. You look so cute.
So this is for Aja's birthday party. It's a full set of bows and arrows.
I take it you're gonna be an Indian then.
I'm gonna have to be an Indian.
Nice. Look at that old saddle, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen some of these at thrift stores.
Yeah.
They're not as expensive as
Right.
this, but
That would be great at the property.
it's a pretty cool store. It's got vintage stuff in it.
That's not a bad price.
How much is that one?
$275.
Oh, nice. What is it?
Wooden guns.
Oh, bang bang.
Doesn't snap though. I'm sure it does. I just can't get it to do it.
Did you find your outfit, Moo-moo? Right here? I don't think that's gonna fit you, honey. That's pretty cool, though. Oh, look at all those. Nice. Oh, there you go, Moo-moo. You can wear that. Yeah, that's what you need to wear. You can be the little pony. For dinner, I'm cooking up a steak. This is a ribeye steak. And I still have to make the sauce. So I'm gonna make an Alfredo sauce to go with the steak. And I'm just gonna slice up the steak and put it on top of the Alfredo spaghetti. This is also what's going in it. We've got portobello mushrooms, onions, and also I got some fresh herbs from the garden pots, and this is rosemary and oregano. The steak is done. I need to take this out and let it rest before I slice it up. So just put that there. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the sauce using the juices from the steak. Just put butter in there, and then I'm gonna saute all this. Just use the same pot. No point in dirtying up another dish. Alright. Once this is sauteed down, then I'll add the heavy cream, cheese, and sour cream into this, and then pour it onto the spaghetti. Then I'll layer the steak up on top of it in slices. Gonna add in some minced garlic. Okay, sour cream time. This is usually how I make my cream sauces. Just sour cream, heavy cream, and cheese. Last step, just gonna add in some cheese, a couple handfuls. Okay. And then all I have to do is just stir that and let it cook. Looks so good already. I might have to thin this out a little bit since it's a sauce. Just add a little bit of water in. Don't want it to be too thick and gooey. It's good if you're using this with like asparagus or green beans. You want it to be thick like that, but as a sauce for noodles, I want it to be a little bit more on the thin side. So just add a little water in. Much better. So I'm gonna reduce the heat to low and let this sit for a few minutes before I add it to the pasta. let all those ingredients incorporate into the sauce. So my friend Jeff actually bought steaks tonight, and instead of using both of them, I'm going to use one for this dinner tonight and another one, because the steaks are huge, so another one for a steak dinner tomorrow night. So I have a little compost, because I still do compost on the road. I have a bucket outside, so I put all my food scraps in that. So I'm just going to slice this up real quick into thin slices to go on top of the pasta. It's going to be amazing. Okay, the sauce looks good. Doesn't that look yummy? We need smell-o-vision. So, just going to add it into the pasta. And then mix it about. Then I can pile the steak on top of it. It'll be ready to serve. Mmm. Alright, that's good and ready. Look at that. We need a close shot of that. Look at all the steam. Alright, dinner is served. So like I said, once again, I did Alfredo sauce for the spaghetti. And then the steak sliced thinly and cooked medium. And I did a little side salad with it with croutons, Parmesan cheese, and some blue cheese. Actually, I put Parmesan cheese on everything. So, alright, we're gonna dig in. We're also gonna watch a movie, so I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and onward bound. Mwah. Love you guys out there. Bye for now.
Give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.